I'll take one class. Shape. I have string color. Class is abstract class. I have attribute string color. I'll create constructor. Instead of the constructor, I have argumented string color. An argumented constructor system.out. Println of shape of color. I'm just printing system.out.println. Then I am assigning this dot color equal to color. I have method area. This is abstract method. It's not having any definition. And I have void print string method. Here I'm trying to print the return type of this is void, but I am printing it as a string. Return type is taken as a string. Returning color is this dot color. I'm just returning a string. Color is this dot color. Now I'll take class square. I have a square. I'll take it as a square. Extend shape. Shape is a abstract class. Whatever unimplemented method is, you have to implement it. And for the square class, I'm taking int. I'm taking some more attributes. Int radius. And I'll create square constructor. Inside square constructor, I'm calling superclass argumented constructor of color. We need to pass this color to the superclass, so I'm taking this as a color. This is calling statement for superclass argumented constructor. I explicitly mentioned here. Then this dot radius equal to local variable of radius. This is similar some kind of real-time example. I have abstract class. Inside abstract class, I have data hiding, one abstract method. We're not giving this. Compiler will take care of this as abstract. I declared this. Now I have this square constructor I have created with the two arguments, and I have to implement the area method. Whenever we are implementing this area method, we should not put the abstract method, abstract keyword for this. See, whenever we want to find the area of the square, we have to give 4 into this one. And it's not area, this is the radius of the square. If you want to find the area of the square, this dot radius into this dot radius. We multiply the radius to radius into radius equal to area of the square. That's like some example. Now I want to override the implemented method also. Print string. See, first I want to print return string, right? This dot no, superclass print string method. Then I have to print the radius. Radius is this dot radius. See, not only the abstract methods we can override into the subclass, the concrete methods also we can override into subclass. Here what I am doing, I am just overriding the concrete method, print string method. And whenever I am overriding it, I am just doing return super dot print string. I want to print the color first. After color, I am just giving the comma. Radius is this dot radius. See, whenever we are inheriting the members of a superclass to subclass, we can override the method and we can change the value for the method also. This I have done. This is a concrete method. Here, this is abstract method. Even if it is abstract, we must implement the abstract method inside the normal class. I create rectangle class, extents of shape. Inside this, I have int length. To find the area of the rectangle, we need length and width. I am creating rectangle constructor to initialize the members of the non-static members of the rectangle. Here what we are getting? Int length, int width. I am taking 3 argument constructor, string color. Here I am just calling superclass. Superclass is a shape class. First I am calling super calling statement to super of color. Then I am assigning values this dot length equal to length. This dot width equal to width. Then I want to override the print string method. Inside the print string method, first I am just returning. The return type is string type, so I am returning this. First I want to print the color, super dot print string. After printing the color, I want to print the length of the rectangle. Length is this dot length. Then I want to print the comma width is. I want to print the width. I'm printing the width. So what we are doing here? We are just overrided the non-static and implemented method. Here we must implement the area method into area. Area is an abstract method, so we must implement this. Area of the rectangle is written length into width. You can give this also. This is current class member. Without giving this also, it's fine. Now we have abstract class shape. Inside abstract class, we have one variable string color that I am initializing using the constructor of the abstract class constructor, argumented constructor. And I have one unimplemented method area. Area is hiding in case of shape, because shape is just abstract, so we are hiding the area function. Whenever we are implementing the shape to the square and rectangle classes, we can implement that area. Area we can able to see for the square and rectangle. So because we implemented that method. And we have print string method. This is a concrete method. Even though it is concrete or abstract, no matter, we can implement that methods into the abstract subclass. In case of inheritance, we can implement the implemented methods of superclass or unimplemented methods of a superclass to the subclass. Here, what we are doing, I am just implementing the already implemented method, print string method. Whenever I am implementing this, whatever super print string is doing, we are just adding first. Then I am adding the extra activity here. Similarly, I have rectangle class. Inside rectangle, I am creating two more attributes. All attributes I am initializing using the constructor of rectangle 3-argument constructor. In print string method, whatever superclass is doing, I am just printing first. Then I am adding the length is and width is. And the area is length into width. I have class manager 3. I'm taking public static void name string arg. Now create object to the shape. Shape equal to new shape. Shape of I will give red color. This is not possible. Because shape is the abstract class, we cannot create object to the shape class. So I am commenting this. Now I'll create SQA or a square. Square equal to new square. Whenever I am creating object to the square class, what is the constructor over here? We have constructor of int radius and string color. We have that. We have to give the radius first. Radius I gave as a 40. And I gave color equal to green. Color is a string type. So I created object the radius and color. Now I want to get the area. System dot out println of area of a square is square dot area. By calling the area method, we can get the area of a square. Now I want to call square dot print string. I want to call first print the color First, superclass print string method will print the color, then we'll print the radius. Now I'll create object of the rectangle. New rectangle. For rectangle, first argument is length. The length is 10, width is 5, and the color is red. I'm just trying to print the area of the rectangle. Rectangle dot area. Now I want to print the rectangle print string method. Manage3.java. This is kind of some real-time example. We have a shape class. This is abstract class. Inside shape class, I have a color. Color is common to the all subclasses. Here, what we are achieving the inheritance, and we are achieving the abstraction. What is inheritance? If you have a common code, the common code, if you want to use it for entire all other classes, we can create the common code into the one class. That is, this common is a color. Color is common to the square and rectangle. So I'm creating this into the in the class shape. This is common. So I'm using inheritance over here. If you have any code, any functionality which is common to the multiple classes, we can create that common code into the one class. Then we can extend that common class to the other classes and we can use it. That is one benefit of inheritance. That is first point. And second point is abstraction. If you have requirement of hiding any data, area I want to hide inside the shape class, I'm just hiding this by achieving using the abstract. Abstract is a keyword which you use for hiding the data. We are just hiding it. And whenever we are implementing that, we can implement that and we can show that in the square class. I created square class and which is extends shape. And I'm just overrided the non-static method, overrided non-static abstract method, and overrided non-static implemented method. Similarly, for rectangle also, I just overrided one non-static method, implemented method, or unimplemented method. And in manager 3 class, I have a main method. I just create a object with a square class by providing the values. I just get the square. 40 into 40 equal to 1600 we'll get here. And whenever I print the print string, we'll get the color is green and the radius is 40. Similarly, rectangle object. We'll get the rectangle output is 10 into 5. 10 into 5 equal to 50 area of the rectangle. Then we are just printing the color equal to red and length equal to 10. Width equal to 5. We'll see any errors. There is no errors. Go to the classes. Whenever we are creating constructor, I created from SOP system in the shape abstract class. It is printing first, then area of the square equal to 1600 and area of the rectangle is 50. Small correction I will do. Area of the rectangle is this. Area of the that one is. Now, print string method is returning the string. So we need to print that into the system.println. Then only we'll get that. I'm just adding that to see output whether it is proper or not. Now go to the SRC, compile this. Go to the classes, run this. Now area of the square is 1600, color is green and radius is 40. Area of the rectangle is 50, color is red, length is 10, width is 5. Yeah, I think today I am done. Abstract class we have learned. We can learn tomorrow interface. You can achieve the abstraction using the abstract class and interface. You can see in tomorrow class.